Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another edition of Deep Into the Heart of Wrestling, the final Deep Into the Heart of Wrestling of 2024. My name is Mike Larkin, and joining me as always, the man with the backwards cap, looking like he's going to the skate park, looking like he's about to do a 540. Oh my goodness, the one, the only Mr. Roberto Davis. How are you, Roberto?
I keep rolling. Oh, my cap's not red, but, you know, I just noticed the title of the show in the left-hand corner. This is gonna be good.
It is.
Wait, I didn't see it. Where is it? I didn't see it. Oh. Okay.
I will explain after I finish the intro. So, with that being said, joining Roberto Davis in the mosh pit with the chocolate starfish baby is the one, the only. She does things her way, or the highway. The one and the only Miss Nicola McDonald. How are you, Nicola?
Hello. I'm good. A lot better than I have been. I'm breathing, laughing, and talking, so I'm all good.
All right. So the title of this
How are you?
Well, I'm good. So the title of the show, I titled this in the corner section, is CM Puta. And for those that don't know, the nature of this show is because it's not as bad as CM Punk, but she is a controversial figure, and we touched upon her in one of our last shows of 2000. Go back and watch, and I'll link in the description. Yes, the big news coming out of TNA that we're going to talk about, analyze, dissect, and decipher. Tessa Blanchard has returned to TNA Wrestling, and the whole world has had 50-50 meetings on this, 50-50 reactions. People are happy, people are pissed, and we're going to get into it. So, yes, we're going to talk about Tessa Blanchard's back in TNA. So, TNA's final resolution happened. So, before we get into Tessa, I have two things on the screen I'd like to present to everybody. So, besides Tessa, two things did happen. Jeff Hardy, you crazy son of a bitch. So, here's a little thing that happened. So, tables match happened.
What's wrong with you?
So the tables match happened. It was the Hardys against the System, Eddie Edwards and Brian Myers. And Hardy's coming out with the Red Show gear. And Jeff Hardy thinking it's 2000, like it's the Royal Rumble 2000 when they wrestled the Dudleys, or Survivor Series 02 when they had the six-man tables match with Jeff and the Dudleys against 3 Minute Warning. Jeff goes to the balcony and he does a swanton through the table. A mere 22/24 years later. Let's take a look from the fan cam.
Wow.
Oh. You know what? Any other time, I'd love that. But
Dude.
he's not. What the? Right. Okay. We all know I love Jeff Hardy. I'm a huge Jeff Hardy fan. But, dude, you're not as young as you used to be. What the fuck is wrong with you?
No,
My guy thought it was 2002.
he did.
That dude thinks he's 20 still.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
I love the dude, I do, but holy fuck, no, you're too old to be doing that shit now. You're broken, in a sense.
He's broke. He's broken.
Yes.
In a sense, nah, of course.
Okay. Jeff,
can you do that as Willow now for me, please?
Jeff, you are 47 years old. Jeff Hardy is 47 years old.
He's doing that shit. I'm not gonna. I watched that clip yesterday because Karis was sitting beside me, and obviously when she watched wrestling with me when she was younger, she's a Jeff Hardy fan, and she saw him do it, and her reaction was the same as mine, which was "Mum, how old is he? That looks like it's painful." I was like, "Yeah, yeah." And she went, "How old is he?" You just said how old he is, and I'm like, "He's 7 years older than we are, or will be." And what the fuck? Are we diving off tables?
No.
Well, I'm possessed, so yeah.
Jeff,
Can you do that as Willow now?
Yes.
Do it as Willow, and fucking yes. But no. Jeff, stop it.
Oh, the man literally
We love you, but stop it.
He thought it was Royal Rumble 2000. Jeff, no Jeff.
Stop.
No
Jeff.
Naughty. Naughty.
No Jeff. So,
Jeffrey Nero Hardy.
Jeffrey Nero Hardy. So he literally thought it was Madison Square Garden Royal Rumble 2000, like he was back in his friggin' early 20s. Jeff, you don't need to be doing it, but damn it, you created another moment. No, this was not even worse. This one wasn't even as bad. The one that he did at Bound for Glory 05 from the top of that set to Abyss was way higher.
That was
way higher.
And he
not
was
afraid of
probably
heights, then.
way higher too.
Than that, yeah.
I remember watching that and going, "Holy fuck, that's crazy!" But then back then it was, "Oh my god, it's amazing." But then seeing him do it now, and you're just like, "How much pain are you going to be in later, mate?"
Right?
Jeffrey,
I'm
how
in pain
high are
walking down the
you?
fucking
Yes.
road. Imagine doing that.
Yes. Yeah, I heard you. Yes. You know what it reminds? First of all, it's not like That Boy's Superhuman, which we talked
He
about
thinks
last show, the Juggalos and the Juggalettes.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop whoop. So
Get back on City Island, used to. Fuck off.
no, we're fine. We're talking about whoop whoop. God damn you, Santa. For those who've not seen the Superhuman, where he friggin' dives onto Santa. Oh, you poor bastard. Anyway,
You Santa.
that's why. I mean, it's one of those things where a lot of people are inspired by the Jeff Hardy dives and what we've seen. But yeah, Jeff Hardy 47, TNA, which the Hardys have re-signed, tag champs, still doing their thing. And Jeff Hardy's still climbing off of balconies doing swanton bombs in the year 2024. My goodness gracious.
Nothing surprises me anymore with wrestling in 2024.
I mean, goddamn. You don't need to do it.
Well, but somebody that did need to do something, because here's what happened. Besides that moment, so ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people thought this dude was a plant. No, this fan literally put his hand on Eddie Edwards during the tag team tables match, and here's what happened.
Could Eddie Edwards get this done on his own for the system? Bring those tag team titles home.
Oh.
Edwards not making any friends.
Who the fuck are you?
The system goes.
Oh.
Referees trying to gain control of this situation. Eddie Edwards.
What the fuck is a fan doing but slapping people?
Eddie Edwards riling up everybody
fans are dumb.
Everywhere he goes.
Give him the kendo stick.
Don't worry, folks. He'll get the help he needs.
All right, y'all, it needs to be said, and it's been said many a times, don't put your hands on the wrestlers. Come on. Oh,
you know what? They don't fucking learn. You don't grab them. At the end of the day, if you think you're brave enough to slap a wrestler, you're fucking dumb. Because even Eddie, no, they're going to batter you. Just fucking watch and don't touch. No, that sounded really bad.
Watch and don't touch.
Watch and don't touch.
You can look, but you can't touch.
Yeah, I'm not going 50 Shades on that one either. So, put that shit to bed right now.
Oh, boy.
I can't do that. I have to do something else.
So yes, with the whole thing that happened, a lot of people legit thought that dude was a plant, and I'm like, no, he legit got escorted out of the building, rightfully so. Eddie slapped him, pushed him down, gave him a little receipt ski because Eddie was being
nicely done, Eddie.
Yes, nicely done, Mr. Eddie Edwards. It reminds you when that guy literally shoved Eddie Guerrero off that ladder against RVD in 2002, and Eddie Guerrero beat the fuck out of that guy.
Yeah,
reminds me of Kevin Owens at an indie show, literally motioned his foot and friggin' field goal kicked the dude because he came into the ring. Like, you got to protect yourself at all costs.
Mm-hmm.
Why the fuck would anyone want to reach? I know, like, you're a fan, but it doesn't mean you're gonna fucking reach out and try and grab him, but let alone slap him. You're a mug. Sorry, yeah, Muppet. We'll go with that. You deserve everything you get. Eddie should have smacked you with a kendo stick.
It reminds me of 2008 when John Cena and Jeff Hardy were having a match on Raw, and John Cena stopped because, yes, the guy literally slid into the ring, but security got him, and John's like, we'll wait, and him and Jeff Hardy just stood there, and then as soon as the guy got escorted out, they continued with the match. So, I mean, unfortunately, this stuff does happen. A lot of them have defended themselves. We've seen Stone Cold defend Triple H back in '96. That footage is there. Jeff Jarrett in TNA, the guy was like, go, his fans, his buddies. Well, his buddies were like, go ahead in there, man. Go ahead. You want some of Jeff Jarrett? Go ahead. And then he went in the ring and Jeff Jarrett kicked the crap out of him. I mean, it's one of those things. Don't do it. Don't fucking do it, people.
No. It's the same with anything, though. You don't, no matter whether they're wrestlers or what, if you're dumb enough to be a wrestler, then hats off to you, mate. You're going to get an ass kicking.
That you are.
Simple as.
Oh my goodness! But speaking of ass kickings, I will say this: one of the big things that came out of the Netflix thing, and I know Nicola has to watch it because a lot of stuff happened between CM Punk and Seth Rollins. Kevin Owens with the big wing eagle belt, like Rob and I were talking about, quoting Adam Hangman Page with the moveset, and CM Punk taking a little jab at him. Oh, it's funny. Like the whole thing. Kevin Owens is just absolutely. Kevin is right. That literally, like the shirt says, Kevin is right.
Kevin is right.
Kevin's insane right now.
Well, who would have thought
He's
after
absolutely
10 years,
bae.
this man has been with WWE for 10 years, and finally we get the package pile driver. We get the package pile driver at Saturday Night's Main Event. How crazy is that? After 10 years, we get the package pile driver.
I thought he was brave, pushing Triple H and almost trying to have a fight with Triple H. I thought that was kind of fucking dumb of him, really. But
I mean, in the same week,
he's angry, but
in the same week, Kevin Owens and Triple H have the shove, and then Eddie Thorpe, which give me more of this Eddie Thorpe, please, on NXT. Heel Eddie Thorpe friggin' shoves Shawn Michaels. Like, I'm like, what is going on with the DX boys getting friggin' shoved up in here, man?
Eddie Thorpe and Kevin Owens against DX at WrestleMania.
Book it.
bam.
Bang. So, hi, Mom. Hi, Nicholas,
Hey,
Mom.
Mom. Hello, Mom. Hi, Mom. I'm seeing you soon, but hi, Mom.
But the one big thing that did come out of it, besides the fighting, besides I love you too, small child, shut up, you're disgusting, Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley, didn't know
Love it, Rhea. Love it, Rhea. Love it.
There was a big announcement besides promoting what we saw with Netflix, and I will say, you give Tama Tonga a microphone. He's not going to say much about how he feels. He's just going to go, and then, of course, we got I love you, Solo, from Jacob Fox here. Like I said, if you've not seen the Netflix, you should. But the best thing that came out of it, just because I want to see Nicola's reaction, and Robert Davis, you know this too, and I'm going to say it, we have a new member of the Raw roster. He's not retired because, of course, he wasn't. Logan Paul is now on WWE Raw. Yeah, there we are.
What do you call himself? The greatest United States champion ever?
Yes, he did.
He sure did.
No, you're the greatest wanker to ever live.
Mike Tyson called me out. Mike Tyson wants to fight me. Conor McGregor wants to fight me.
No, they don't want to fight him. They just think that you're a fucking idiot. But then again, you only won because he was not allowed to knock you out. So shut the fuck up.
The Demoness wants to kill you.
The Demoness wants
to she really does. Yes, I do. I mean, we do.
Now, I will say this, because he said he'll take on any champion. Can you imagine him and Braun Breaker?
I'm not a champion.
No.
Well, I mean, technically, you kind of are.
You are.
Okay, yeah, but fuck, yeah, okay.
But like him,
yeah, but I'm wasting my time on that piece of shit. This Demoness does not need to go near that trash, so no.
So
not a human worthy of our time.
So Braun Breaker and Logan Paul, I'm here for it. If Braun he's got the dog in him, and he absolutely mollywops Logan Paul. Gunther even said, he's like, Michael Cole's like, what do you think about Logan Paul? And he's like, I can't wait to smack him across the face and smack him in the mouth.
Oh, I love you, Gunther. You're my new best friend.
Let's go.
Thank you, Gunther.
Come on, Gunther.
Thank you.
But that's the thing, too. Like, I am for these matches, and he cut a good promo. Don't get me wrong. Man was flawless. But Logan Paul, he did. It was a good promo. I'm going to give him credit on that. It was a very good promo.
No, he ain't getting no credit from me. Piece trash.
But he still is a shithead. But he still, fuck yourself, Logan Paul. I'm still doing it. Go fuck yourself, Logan.
The pair of them, Logan Paul and Jake Paul. Biggest wankers to live. Fuck off. Go do something else.
You Disney Channel motherfuckers. Oh.
Thank you.
I'm going to go to Disney Channel right now. Won't fucking do this to me again, you little shithead. What the fuck? But yes.
As long as I see someone smashing both around the head with a chair, I'm fucking fine. If it's Braun Strowman or something, don't care who it is, someone needs to fucking flatten him.
Braun Breaker's got the rabies.
No, Diddy.
No, Diddy.
No, Diddy.
That's a name no one says anymore.
Oh, boy.
Well,
him and Jay-Z. Fuck off. That's another double.
Yeah, yeah. Fuck off.
Fuck you both.
Hurry up and go. Oh, wait, one who's already in jail. Oh, hi, Mum, by the way, because you mentioned them two pricks. So, hi, Mum.
Did you see his friggin' thing? He's got mac and cheese and whatever the hell he's eating on friggin' Christmas is dinner. Oh, my God. Only mac and cheese up in that bitch, man. Mac and cheese for Christmas. Fuck you, bitch. Not even Kraft
mac and cheese.
Fuck them. Fuck them.
See, we don't have mac and cheese with our Christmas dinners, obviously, because we're weird, I'm assuming. But yeah, next week's going to involve a lot of eating, apparently.
No
and
eggnog.
A lot of cooking.
Yeah, no eggnog for the day.
No, I've never tried eggnog in my life ever.
Really?
Disgusting.
Wow.
Yeah, I never have. It's not one that's saying I've ever been. Oh, I want to try it, but I do drink well too much hot chocolate at Christmas. So yeah.
That is better. I will say this. I had an eggnog once in my life, and Robert Davis, I think you concur. Nah. It ain't for me, bro. It ain't.
No, definitely not for me either. Even when you put a few shots of whiskey in it, it still didn't
do it.
I'm glad I didn't try that one then.
Yeah.
I try everything normally, food wise and all of that, but I have never tried that.
Hard pass, bro.
Hard pass, bro.
Yeah, hard pass. Yeah, pass.
I mean,
no.
let's be honest with ourselves here. I mean, I'm going to say this, Nico. I mean, we mentioned it on the pop culture, deep into the heart of pop culture. I mean, you did have a prime. So, I mean, you hate Logan Paul, but you did try a prime. So, I mean, hey, now. You did have some prime in your system.
Yeah, you know what, though? Then I got really ill, didn't I? I'm never doing that again.
Yeah.
Hey, now.
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I can't blame prime, but yeah, I did try it, and no, I have never touched it again. It was literally a sip, and it tastes like toxic. Or petrol was the best way to put it.
You're toxic.
I guess.
I'm slipping under. Okay, Britney Spears. So.
Oh yeah, right. No. No, we like Britney Spears. We do, but not my thing.
Okay, fair enough. I know the Spice Girls. Stop right now. Thank you very much, Nicola. Is that
Yeah,
what it is?
I can. Yeah. I can go with that. I just don't trust triangle people. Fuck you, Zuckerberg.
Two become one right here, you motherfucker. Anyway, I digress. So, with that being
What, when
said,
they both end up in jail? Fuck you, Jay-Z and Diddy, yet again.
my friend. So with that being said,
Tell us what you want. What you really want.
Woo. Spice up your life, every boy, every girl. Spice up your life. Shake it to
Oh no, that makes that statement so much worse.
I see ya. All right. Anyway, back to wrestling.
Down the tunnels. I mean, never mind.
Somebody put up a screening of Spice World for all of us, man. Freaking get the singing in the bus. Hey now. All right. Woo.
The Vanga bus.
The Spice World in the Vanga bus. Okay. We like to party. We like to party.
I'm waiting for that voice to shout, oh, I know that song.
Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. Oh, we'll spend the night together from now until forever. Oh, we love it. Late 90s Europop, baby.
Good
so,
Lord,
we're
old.
I'm going to go sit in hell. I'm going to go sit in hell over here on my own while these two sing 90s classics. I'm going over here.
Come on, man. You know you want to join in. And what I think you also want to join in on this. Well, we're going to have something that you're going to join in because before we get to Tessa, we were talking about this before we came on the show, and Nicola's an eager beaver, and she's very happy right now. Not like Pharrell happy, but she's a happy human being right now. I'm going to put it into the forefront, man. Dexter Lumis. He spoke. He spoke.
And I said it literally 3 weeks ago. I was like, has he ever spoke? Blah, 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 blah. And then what? 2 weeks later, he speaks.
So
thank you. I predicted that shit.
So we're going to get Dexter and The Miz next week. Dexter and Miz is like, I don't want to do. He's like, no, you're going to do this match. Like freaking Karrion Kross was like, no, you're going to do this match. It's not.
I do have one question. Someone was missing in that video.
Oh,
someone was not there.
Uncle Only in that video.
Yeah, where was Uncle Howdy? I know it was about obviously Dexter, but at the same time, I was like, wait, where's he gone? But obviously, then focused more on what was going on with listening to everything Dexter was saying.
Well, he's scheming.
Like a kid, I was like that.
Well, he got pinned. He got the powder thrown in his face by Paul Ellering. He's got to find creative ways to torture Karrion.
That still pissed me off. But
I think he's probably going to kill Paul.
Yeah, he's going to kill Paul Ellering again.
Or has Cross actually kidnapped him?
Oh,
not that would ever happen, considering who's around him. But at the same time, just as a theory. Oh no, you watch this happens. We can all go mad at me because I predicted it again.
I'm for it. We got Dexter and the Miz next week, and what I also have to say, again, we say it every time we do these
Dexter.
shows. Yeah,
time to beat him up and destroy him.
Mercy the buzzard up in this piece. I mean,
we like buzzards.
Follow the buzzards. Now, I will say
always
this.
do.
I will say this. I got to put into perspective. People, y'all need to shut the fuck up because they did it again. Social media was awry because, oh, God, the final testament. The Wyatt Six lose this quickly. I'm like, it's to continue the story. It makes Karrion Kross the badass. They're the first team to ever beat Uncle Howdy and the Wyatt Six. Like, they can't just win and it's over. We're continuing this. Stop it. Let it marinate.
Look.
Shut up.
Shut up.
See, my point of view is, as much as I'm on Team Wyatt Six, I want to see what Cross is doing. So in my mindset, I'm like, yeah, they lost, and you win some, you lose some. Fuck it, that's the whole point. Get on with it. Let the story go. This is getting exciting.
Exactly. In the bigger picture of things, Cross is actually getting recognition now. He got an endorsement from DDP.
Yep.
And Kevin Nash as well. So I mean, if I want to Hall of Famers endorsing me, why not, probably two of the best to ever do it.
Even though Kevin Nash tore a squad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he did.
Quad.
I just like the whole thing. I just wish fans would stop doing it. I wish they'd just be like you said, get on the fucking crazy train and watch it. Keep going.
With the Motor City Machine Guns. Oh, God, they were the tag champs for 46 days. I'm like, do you understand? Like, the DIY heel turn in this feud is now amped up. The promos that him and Ciampa cut on SmackDown, the same with the Motor City Machine Guns. Johnny's like, I'm going to give them their flowers at their funeral. Johnny Gargano, where have you been, Mr. Johnny Wrestling? This man is a savage. He concocted this whole plan to friggin' take them out. Tommaso the Muscle, he's the mastermind. Johnny Gargano's like tired of this fucking rebel yell and this rebel heart. I'm here to kill some bitches. Johnny Gargano is a verbal assassin. I never thought he had it in him. It was good.
It was good.
I mean, you have to admit, this DIY heel turn was much needed because we needed to switch it up a little bit.
We definitely needed to switch it up a little bit. I honestly, if they didn't, they were probably going to flounder, and we can't have that because Ciampa and Gargano have given us some of the best moments in wrestling over the last, 7-8 years. So let them cook. Let them cook, baby. Let them cook.
Let it stew.
Yes, let it stir it up and let it stew. What are we, friggin' red velvet?
And then whoosh.
Done. From your mama's kitchen.
Not this kitchen.
That's the best friggin' entrance. Your mama's kitchen. Bringing red velvet, stir it up. Oh my goodness gracious. We'll talk about more of that next week because that's predictions time. 3 days after Christmas. But with that,
stupid fucking. No, I said this earlier.
Save it for next week.
Tony Khan, we're coming for you.
Tony Khan, we're coming for you, Ninja. All right. So that being said, we're going to talk about coming for you, Ninja, in about 2 seconds because we're going to be talking about Tessa. Oh boy. No. Booker T had some things to say on his podcast, but before we get to Booker T, this came out. We're going to get into it. The Puta is ready to be signed, and she's ready to be talked about. And
look, back in your box.
We're joking somewhat, but Tessa Blanchard, we love. She's a great talent. She really is. But
yes.
Woman, you need to apologize. You need to apologize.
Apologize.
Oh God! So
is that what she's going to do?
Here's the report that came out from ITR Wrestling. Tessa Blanchard has resigned. This is from the Wrestling Observer newsletter. The belief is Tessa Blanchard is signed here, which explains her not being in CMLL the last few weeks. The belief is that she'll debut in Atlanta, do a quick program with Jordynne Grace, with Grace then leaving for WWE when her current contract expires. At least that's the talking point going around, but I was told Blanchard having signed is confirmed. So we move on to final resolution. Jordynne Grace is having a match with the Demon Mother herself, the one and only Miss Rosemary, the Hive Mother, if you will. We love us some Rosemary. So Jordynne Grace has got the pin on her. Then all of a sudden, ref gets taken out. This person you can clearly tell it's her, in this hooded freaking jacket and a mask, and she gives Jordynne Grace the hammerlock DDT. takes off the mask. Wouldn't you know it? It's Tessa Blanchard. She does the pose. She shoves Gia Miller, talking about, I'm going to remind this division, whose division this is and whose company this is. And I'm like, Tessa, you are not AJ Styles. This is not the house that Tessa Blanchard built. But she walked out of there with such friggin' aggression and passion, shoving poor Gia Miller, like, get the fuck out of here, Gia. Just get the fuck out of here. So Tessa Blanchard, the house that Tessa Blanchard built. I can't even say it with a straight face, because as soon as she said that, I'm like, I get it's heel heat. But I'm like, bitch, you were in this company for literally 2 years, 2018 to 2020. Okay? Friggin' all these, Impact has been around for 22 years now. You weren't even in the early stages of TNA. You came later on and on till the break of dawn. Stop it, Tessa. Puta. So what I have to say, to that is, Tessa Blanchard, here's my thing. Anthem, y'all could have given them like a heads up, like, hey, this is what we're doing. Just like they found out, and people were shocked. People were like, what are we doing?
Boy, they're I know we talked about it being like a 50-50 split.
Yeah.
But it kind of seems more like 80-20.
Yeah.
At first it was like 90-10, and I think that 10% was like 4 fans and Moose.
We'll get to Moose.
That were Moose. That were in favor of Tessa being back, but holy shit. I mean, I'm with you, Mike. A warning, like, hey, Tessa's coming back.
Tessa's coming back.
We don't care what you think. She's coming back. Deal with it. But not even that. Like,
I understand the perspective that she is a draw. She is. She's a very talented young lady. She's 4 years younger than I am. Look at it like this. She worked her butt off in CMLL. There's no denying that she killed it in Mexico. She had a great matches. She was in a very much an important asset in Mexico. But again, let these people know, because I'm sure her and Jordan Grace had a talk like, hey, because I think they were buddies before this as well. But like, hey, I'm back. I'm not. You're not going to have any problems. Let's do this. Let's do some business. Let's have some great matches. Let's steal the show. Let's entertain. Let's engage, and let's do it. And they say that she's on her best behavior, so we shall see. And for me, they've had great matches in 2018. So now in 2024, I'm sure it's going to be a good feud, because they're both two amazing athletes. I'll go over to the female side of things. So Nikla, they didn't give no warning. They just said, hey, here she is, CM Puta, up in this piece.
Right.
Like, hey.
Number one, CM Puta, you never interrupt the dark fucking hive mother. Number one.
Yeah.
Hell to the fucking no. You do not disrespect the demon mother. So no, she's going to come after you now and probably bury your ass. So you've already sealed your fate there. So screw you, bitch. Anyway, I'm the 100% hate the fact that she's back there. Why bother going back to somewhere that you fucked over in the first place? And I get you're on a path to righteousness, or you're doing whatever you're doing. And I don't diss that you are not an amazing talent. You are. You're fucking stupid. Simple as.
Well, all right, hold on.
Wait. And then that is all I will say is she should not have gone back, and she should have had a conversation. They should have known what was going on, not just her appearing in a mask like some fucking flamboyant swat bag. So yeah, oh look, I'm here, I'm back. So fucking what? No one cares. But anyway, much love, respect, you're amazing talent, but you're also just fucking stupid. Fuck off.
Okay, hold on. I gotta I gotta compose myself. Goddamn, woman. You're just
Well,
fucking
what
stupid.
you're
Fucking stupid. You suck. You stink. You're an awful person. Oh, but no, I mean,
I did not tell her to do that one line. I have not said yet live. I said it before, but I've not said it yet.
I know you're feeling it. We can put the counter up. So go ahead. If you want to say it, we'll put the counter up.
You can suck my...
Not yet.
Not yet.
Toes.
Boss.
Suck my toes.
Oh, suck my toes. Jesus. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. So the way...
Suck my dick.
All right.
Yeah, you said it.
One. That's one.
Well, it's almost Christmas, isn't it? So you got to do it.
Yeah, do it. Okay, so the way I view this, and the way I truly see this, it's a hard one for me, just because I look at it like this. Chelsea Green said it perfectly, because when Tessa was going through her hard time, she said, I don't wish that on anyone who had those thoughts, and I hope she's at peace. But a redemption arc trajectory of interviews does not make up for the fact that an I'm sorry goes a long way, which Chelsea Green is 100% right. But I look at it like this from this standpoint. If you're trying to make amends, social media is a son of a bitch, because with social media now, I know she has made amends with La Rosa Negra. And I know they've taken photos together at, fan interactions and fan fests and whatnot. But
it's called Photoshop.
It's called Photoshop. So the way I look at it too is like this. Because people online are like, oh, well, if she's in TNA now, the working relationship with NXT. Okay, who's in NXT? Gigi Dolan, Priscilla Kelly, who she bullied and was disrespectful to. Do you think Priscilla Kelly wants to work with Tessa Blanchard? No. Okay, it's like if you brought her in on SmackDown. Who's the new U.S. champion on the women's side? Chelsea Green. Do you think Chelsea Green wants to work with Tessa Blanchard?
Probably
no.
Not.
Like, you have to look at it from that standpoint. Again, if she could do business the right way and is on good behavior, great. But people with the, fuck the cancel culture and the dirt. You gotta stop. I hate cancel culture too, but it doesn't excuse the fact that this woman has not taken accountability. I can understand the trajectory and the arc, but you need to take accountability for your actions. Like, again, we mentioned a lot. I'm sorry goes a long way, because that means if you were really heartfelt, you say you're sorry. But also at the same time, I can understand talking about it in closed doors, which brings me to the five-time WCW champion, Booker T. So Booker T, on his podcast, The Hall of Fame, he talked about Booker T. It was talking about Tessa Blanchard and her return to TNA. This is courtesy from 411 Mania. So let's read these excerpts. So Tessa Blanchard signs with TNA. He said, Tessa Blanchard is back in TNA. And the thing is, man, I've already seen criticism of Tessa Blanchard being back and people still wanting to try to cancel her. Man, y'all got to get off it, man. Get off of it. The thing is, if something was said, if an apology was made and fences were mended, we should be able to move on. One thing about certain things, just say, for instance, that get out there on the social media sphere, everybody knows about it, but nobody knows what's really going on. I'm serious. Everybody knows about the story, but nobody knows what's going on. I would like to say, for instance, I had two girls at Reality of Wrestling that had beef. I said, man, you need to straighten this out. You need to squash that beef. On social media, perhaps social media picked it up. But social media doesn't know that these two have mended their fence. They have been down the road working together. They have tagged together, and everything is all good. So my thing is, guys, get off all this hate and let Tessa Blanchard hopefully try to resurrect her career and go out there and redo this thing all over again. Let's look at it as a redo, and then we'll read these two final things before I get y'all's comments on getting a second chance. I've never held a grudge until you cross that line. Of course, there's a line that you can't cross back over, but like you say, every time I've had a dispute whatnot with someone and they were told to get the hell up out of here, they always came back. They always got a second chance. Just because I believe in people making mistakes and getting another chance, and the reason I say that, because I was one who made a hell of a mistake in my life. Let's not forget that Booker T went to jail. Somebody gave me a second chance, and the reason I'm here right now is because of that second chance. So I cannot be the one who's just cast someone out and throws them away like trash without giving them a second chance. And Booker T commented on Blanchard's TNA World title run. I was always a huge Tessa Blanchard fan as far as her in-ring stuff. But when they did that, I was the first one against it. I was the first one to say that what it was. I actually said this. Said that was the worst decision TNA has ever made since its existence. That's what I said. And guess what? I was 100% right on that. So what are your thoughts about Booker T? Like, get off it, man. Let's look at it like this, a redo. Let her resurrect that career. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the cancel culture, sucker. What are your thoughts? Nico, I'll start with you on the female side of things, you sucker. Doing that spin-a-rooney. What were your thoughts on what Booker T had to say?
Okay, obviously, this is hard because, in a way, I mean, I'm one of them dickheads that is slating her. Clearly, like you said about people being online, I'm clearly one of these pricks that's doing it. But at the same time, I think, like I said, I understand it from some point of view that, yeah, some people do need to back off in that sense, because obviously mental health, all of that, but she did fuck up, and every action has a consequence. It's that simple. So he's right in one sense, but I don't agree 100% with what he's saying, like, oh yes, we should all like get on it and all this stuff. if she's going to prove that she is, you know, as good as she is, then fuck it. No, you're still a dickhead. Shut the fuck up. Anyway,
as you can see from these are the
someone
posts.
could just throw a belt at her or something.
As you can see from this little timeline here, this is from what Izzy's Wrestling posted on Twitter. Here's some of the screenshots from Shana. Said she did more nasty stuff in Japan. Never forget, practice what you preach, sweetheart. I stand by La Rosa Negra. And Priscilla Kelly was like, remember publicly putting me down on Twitter last year for something that didn't involve you whatsoever. Then continuing to drag my name to other people for it. Pepperidge Farm remembers. You should probably delete this tweet. Isla Dawn, who's currently in the WWE now, even said, as someone who experienced your bullying firsthand, received regular verbal abuse, was spat on, had rumors spread about me, dealt with multiple attempts by you to blacklist me from other companies, plus more. I just pray you now follow your own advice. Then, of course, Chelsea Green over here. You've consistently put down, bullied, and belittled countless female co-workers, including me, in that support. And then Allison Kaywood, right? Remember when you spat in a black woman's face and called her the N-word in Japan? Was that you supporting women? The audacity of this tweet. So she pissed off a lot of key members who have gone on to have a lot of succession in the professional wrestling industry.
I take back everything I just said. She deserves everything she fucking gets, especially after everyone in statements. Fuck no. Sorry. No. You had my sympathy for 30 seconds, but then I heard that, and you're gonna get people I like.
Yeah.
You know what? You do you, bitch. It's that simple. But if they all come after you, your problem. But yeah, mad love to Chelsea Green. So yeah, love Chelsea Green, but fucking no, you get the fuck out.
Oh.
All right, Roberto, go ahead before I move on to that boy moose.
Oh, this is fantastic.
This is why you don't do shows with me anymore.
I'm glad we waited till you were well to do this because it's been good.
Good.
But as far as what Booker T said, Booker T,
my happy place, my happy place where these two crazy lunatics, well, Demon and Mortal.
Booker T was not entirely wrong with what he said.
No, not at all.
Everybody does deserve a second chance, but when you're on your third, fourth, fifth, sixth chance, you know,
she's on her ninth.
Booker T mentioned something about crossing the line. Tessa Blanchard is a habitual line stepper. Rest in peace, Charlie Murphy. How much longer is she going to be allowed to, cross that line and then try to play the victim mentality? Oh, my mental health was that. Well, bitch, you caused most of this on your own. Like, understand the consequences do have, actions. If you're a bitch, things are going to happen. I mean, I do wish her the best. I'm still not a fan. I've never been a fan. But she's going to have a long road ahead of her of redemption. And, I hope she does it.
Me too.
I look at it from a stance like this, and I will fall off to what Roberto had to say and what Nicola had to say about the minor sympathy for like 30 seconds from the old tweets that I just friggin' read.
It literally was. I was like, I feel sorry for you, and then you read them, and I was like, nah, fuck you, you're ass.
Yeah,
on your own.
I mean, yeah,
you don't deserve a second chance.
Like you're just a name at this point. Like nobody wants to work with you. If Women of Wrestling doesn't even want to work with you. Like,
what exactly?
What the fuck?
When David McLean, who is known for having good rapport in the professional wrestling industry, the man who created Glow, the Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling, and Wow Women of Wrestling, when Wow, who has had people in their company like Nikita Lyons, who is now in NXT, formerly the Faith the Lioness, and all these women that have been there, Santana Garrett, and a lot of people from Wow Women of Wrestling, when they don't even want you because you were a dick as a trainer to these women, and treated these women like crap because you wanted to stretch them like the old school way because you were trained by George South, who was a legendary name in professional wrestling in the territories. But this is not the territory days. You don't stretch them and beat the crap out of them like that anymore. It's different. It's a different time.
Like you're not even old enough to remember the territory days.
Like, George South. No, she's like, again, she's 4 years younger than me. But when you're like stretching them like you're George South,
she makes me feel old, and she looks older than me.
She does.
That's the thing.
And I've been ill and I look fucking bad, right? Well, this is the best I've looked in a week, but whatever. But even that,
But
I look like I was almost dead last week. This week, I'm like, hi, I'm back again.
Exactly.
Well, fuck you, Tessa, you dickhead.
That's the thing. You can't be stretching these girls like it's friggin' the old days. You know what I'm saying? And I understand it. Like that's how she was trained in her family name. You know, Magnum TA being her stepdad, and of course Tully being her father. But when you get fired from WoW, point being, you know you fucked up because nobody really gets fired from WoW. I know they just had their recent interaction with the Tonga twins. There was a little situation there, but like you hardly hear anything bad about WoW. You know what I'm saying? When TNA didn't want you anymore because of your actions, when WWE didn't want to touch you, especially when she was in the Mae Young Classic and she could have had an opportunity, but her attitude, when AEW didn't want you and Tony Khan will take anybody because I'll pay you, you know it's bad. I'll pay you. You know it's bad. So
don't get me started on her. We ain't had that conversation.
Just because you brought up NXT, I wasn't at the Performance Center.
Oh yeah,
it wasn't me. I swear to God,
it wasn't me.
Me and Rico, we were not getting in together. We were not fighting. I swear to God, me and Rico were not fighting.
I didn't make him put his thumb up his.
It was not me. When I was in a relationship, he never finger popped his asshole. Not once, not twice, not thrice. He never finger popped his asshole when he was with me. No.
She was the one finger banging his arsehole. What are you on about? Oh no, shouldn't say that. Again.
Friggin'.
I'm going back to that lonely island over there. I'll
you're
see
fine.
You,
you're fine. Friggin' just turned this podcast from CM Puta to rim jobs and finger popping. So I mean,
you started it.
Deep into the whoa.
Whoa! Take me to jail.
I ain't
afraid of fucking anybody. All kidding aside, this is jokes.
No, Leroy, I'm bilingual. There's a difference.
There's a difference. Oh boy, it's jokes, just jokes.
So, if anyone hasn't realised, we haven't done this for a while, and obviously we have needed to laugh because some dickhead got ill.
Just jokes, people. Just jokes. Take the joke.
Yeah, we don't mean no harm whatsoever. We just think that she's a stupid prat.
Yeah, I mean, and Ricochet's got to stop saying "aha" because
he's watching the show. He's copying you two. That's where that's coming from. Same as the Wyatt Six are watching us when I'm saying shit.
He's not even copying us. He's copying John Cena 2004 Basic Thugonomics like it's the Chain Gang. This John Cena used to do "aha." That was 2004. It's not 2004 anymore, Rico. It's not 2004 anymore. You had hair in 2004, Rico, and you don't anymore. That's why you bald. Swerve Strickland with the line of the night last night. That's why he's still bald. Freaking, why you bald?
Why you bald? Why you
ugly?
Trevor, get it together.
Get him, Trevor.
Suck my dick.
Too. So
it's Christmas. It's allowed.
It's allowed.
Fuck Christmas, but it's Christmas also.
But yes, so this moves on to the Moose situation because at the time, Moose in 2020 was even a supporter of Tessa, and somebody made fun of him for being a wife beater, which I'll get into in a second. And Moose originally told them and infamously told them to go eat a burger, fatty.
Daddy.
So, yeah, that happened. But even still, like the photo came out of him and Tessa just, chilling like a villain. And somebody under that wrote a wife beater and a racist.
Which was the villain?
And I'm like, bro.
Which was the villain?
A wife beater and a racist walk into a bar. Jesus. So, for those that don't know what anybody's talking about, because I even had to realize this myself, Moose in 2009 was arrested for domestic battery in Georgia after he allegedly struck and spat at his wife during an argument over a female friend of his on Facebook, according to a police report. He told police that his wife had tried to stab him with a pen.
Good girl.
And she said he threw her up some stairs before tossing her out of the house. He was later suspended by the NFL for the first game of the 2010 regular season. Moose's wife divorced him after he announced his intention to leave the NFL and become a professional wrestler. So, yeah, that's what we're talking about with Moose. That's why the wife...
You, Moose? I've never heard that story, but get fucked.
That's why
she just stabbed you in the other eye, you stupid prick.
But yes, I think literally even at that time, even now, he was like the only one defending Tessa in the wrestling industry.
Yeah.
He was the only one defending.
Wow, that do you know what? That's
Hey,
just
and-
well disappointing me because I really
that's-
like Moose and I didn't know that
that's-
story.
I mean, everybody needs a friend, and if you're gonna
You
stand
got
on
a
business,
friend in me.
stand on business, baby.
And he's standing on business. But yeah, Moose very much defended her. But here's
Fuck
the
that
thing.
dude.
That is your X Division champion we are talking about now, Mr. Moose. The
Don't
X
care. Fucking if you're
Hey,
gonna hurt a
Go fuck
woman,
yourself.
no. Fuck off. You lose my respect when you lay hands on women. No,
Exactly. Damn straight.
get
Damn
fucked.
Get
No
fucked.
way. And I know people go, oh, it's wrestling, it's okay. Yeah, in that perspective it is, but if it's not wrestling and it's out of that, go suck my dick. Thank you very much.
Thrice! Make it thrice! Make it thrice up in this bitch! Make it thrice! Oh. We will mention that too.
We
just did it.
Oh no.
No, this we all saw it on Raw. We saw the little logo. We know it's Penta. We know it's Penta. He's coming. Zero Miedo, baby. Zero Miedo.
Miedo. Zero.
So all you
Yeah.
idiots that think it's to do with a Wyatt Six, you are so wrong. So wrong.
Dorks.
Straight away,
Nerds.
it was like,
Nerds.
no,
Get fucked.
Get fucked.
Yeah.
Ah.
what my boys over here are saying.
Oh, but no, I think
Fucking
with this,
lunatics.
friggin' Michael Elgin has got to stop. That's another one because Michael Elgin's like, oh, all this coming out, and he wants to try to get back into wrestling.
What about me? What about Elgin?
What about Elgin? So for those that don't know, Michael Elgin was a part of that Me Too movement that killed his career about 4 years ago. Friggin' the whole,
Oh yeah, I remember now.
That's what
Yeah.
got him released along with Jake Christ and TNA around that time. But yeah, I mean, if there's
That
hope for
sucks,
Tessa,
but-
so I gotta ask, if there's hope for Tessa Blanchard now since she's back, is there hope for Michael Elgin?
I mean, let
No
Michael
chance.
Elgin back. Let Chris back. Let Marty Skrull come back. Dave Starr. Who else got canceled?
Jack Gallagher.
Loads of them.
Jack Gallagher.
Well, Jordan
There
Devlin.
was that
was a
weird
part of
one.
Which
It
one?
was that one. It was like a post. Joey Ryan.
No,
I
no,
know he
keep
died.
him away.
No.
Keep him away. No,
No, he fuck
no,
off.
we're gonna
He's-
keep Joey
he's
away.
in
We're gonna
there.
keep Joey away. Joey, you stay
He's
over
the-
there. You stay way over there, Joey.
Oh no, Joey.
He's another one who liked the baby oil. No fucking.
Yeah.
He's,
No, Joey. The worst part about that is when he did
oh
that.
shit.
He's dressed in the button down, looking like a choir boy. You are no saint. You,
With
dumb-
baby oil. Makes
Oh,
it even worse.
you just fuck right off, Joey Ryan. You and your dick and your titty slam. No.
Oh,
Fuck outta
Joey.
here,
Joey.
Joey, that 70s team.
Is he not in prison yet?
Oh.
Oh no, he's not one of Diddy's friends, is
No,
he?
it's-
Never mind.
He's working
Might as
somewhere.
well be.
He was working at Disneyland.
Yeah, he was working at
for
Disneyland. They
for a
fucking
minute. He was
No.
working on the Jungle Cruise until somebody
Jungle
outed
Cruise,
him
man,
and he
fuck.
got fired.
He got fired.
You're
Yeah.
serious?
Dead serious.
For real?
Yeah, he was working on the Jungle
Jungle
Cruise and somebody spotted him and they ended up firing him.
Who the fuck lets him near it? No.
That literally happened. Oh, hey guys, you know that guy right there? He did some things with women that, and oh, okay. Goodbye.
He
Joey.
used to, make people grab his dick and flip him.
Titty slam him. Yeah.
Really shouldn't have brought that name back up. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Well, we mentioned it
I
last time.
set fire to his ass.
Well, he's the one who replaced Eli Drake in that match a couple years ago because Eli Drake was like,
Yeah, I remember.
no, I'm not.
Didn't I kick off back then as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably did. I was going nuts. I didn't like him in general. So then when all this shit came out about him, I was like, no surprise. But now, no.
But no.
Oh yeah, Eli Drake, our good friend L.A. Knight.
Yeah.
He didn't want to work with
That's
CM
what?
Puta.
No puta.
He said no.
No puta.
Said
no.
not gonna do it.
Not gonna do it.
Not gonna
You
do
can't
it.
fucking make me.
Dummy.
No.
Dummy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's the thing too. I think with and again, the cancel culture stuff. Going back to that, because we mentioned Blanchard and Moose the photo, which you'll see in this show, folks. Everything that came out, I mean, people were just like aghast, and Jordan Grace was like, "I'm kind of like about this, but she's gonna do it." So Jordan Grace is gonna stand on business. She's gonna do it. She's gonna do it, even though she's kind of like, Can somebody give me a heads up? Like before we do this?
Can someone tell you to go fuck yourself?
Before I get on my way out of this company, can somebody like give me a heads up before we do this? Yeah.
Is she best mates with CM Punk?
Tessa?
First of all, she's worse than Punk with that. Punk never
Yes.
called anybody the N-word. All right, you can say you want about Punk.
All right, yeah. We'll let him off on that one, but
Yes.
she did. She's a racist arsehole, so yeah.
Yes. Again, her and La Rosa Negra are friends, but I'm sure La Rosa Negra's like, all right, now I don't have to kill this woman. Now I don't have to kill this woman.
She should have killed her. Would be much more interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, it's now to Demon Hour, so I'm going to start thinking Dark Thoughts now. So good luck.
Well, I mean, this is the same person. I mean, Tessa. All right, who's worse, Tessa Blanchard or Sexy Star? Because there's a name for you, friggin' Mexico, friggin' taking out her poor friggin' anger on poor Rosemary. That's another.
I don't like her still to this day for that.
That is another puta right there. Well, who's worse, Tessa Blanchard or Sexy Star? It's a tough one because both are bitches in their own right at the time. I mean, I kind of might have to go.
They fucked with the Demon Mother.
They did though.
You're both terrible
for no reason. Well, first of all, did you see Rosemary
break her arm?
Well, did you see Rosemary smiling when Tessa took out Jordan Grace? She just sitting there smiling, evil, laughing on the freaking mat. Yeah, that was great.
That was great.
Rosemary, yeah. But no, I mean,
we love our hive mother.
True, but I don't think like Rosemary. I don't think has that hatred for Sexy Star. She has this hatred more for Sexy Star than Tessa. Like if you said,
she did try to break her arm.
For
kind of goes with it, really.
For no,
I remember watching that and going mad. I was like,
well, yeah, she had a problem with the other girl who was in the match because I think it was a 4-way, but she took it out on poor Rosemary, and I'm like, this woman did nothing to you. This woman did nothing to you.
But then again, it is known, isn't it, that sometimes there are some bad wrestlers that don't do their jobs properly, and then there's some others that just do it out of spite. So
that's why we have a new Sexy Star.
So I will say this.
So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, we always talk about the cancel culture and all this and that. Okay, again, I'm for giving people a second chance, as we all are.
No,
absolutely.
You don't deserve it after the ninth one. No.
I got it for 30 seconds. I got you for 30 seconds.
You know what? Like I said, right? Like you said, everyone deserves second chances, but she's had more than one. This has gone beyond 3. She's over the border. So it's like, fuck off, no.
Habitual line stepper.
Well, I mean, look at it like, okay, so
suck my dick.
So with that,
it's Christmas. Come on.
I mean, with the Punker on his side of things, which, like you mentioned, who would have thought that he would be in WWE 10 years after what happened? I mean, who would have thought that? But I mean, Tessa, this has been 4 years, and the way that she left with like, I'm not doing a promo, I'm not giving you the title back, I'm not doing any of that. I'm
important. Yada yada yada. Yeah, look out for that fucking.
Well, that's what pissed everybody off because she was in Mexico and she's on the beach in Mexico, but you can't cut a promo. That was the problem. It doesn't even not the fact of her attitude, but also at the same time on the business side of things, you couldn't have said like something like they just gave you the title. This is an important milestone in the company. You know what I'm saying? First ever female world champion, and you fuck it up.
Of all people. And you fuck up. How do you fuck that up? I actually was one of the ones that was really happy that she was the first female, and then all of a sudden she did this.
Sammy Callahan did that for you.
Sammy Callahan put you over.
Yeah, Sammy was a fucking legend. He did, and you could tell he didn't want to do it.
You couldn't couldn't pick up your phone and cut a 45-second promo.
No,
but on the thing beach is that fucked
with the belts.
That fucked him over. Though as well, it weren't just himself like her, it was her fucking him over, which makes it worse because I like Sammy 10 times over that dickhead. You know what, if you're back in TNA, fair enough, whatever, but at the same time just don't fuck it up again.
That's my thing too. And I mean, a lot of people are saying it is maybe a one-shot deal because of the fact that, she's saying that she's a free agent, and I ain't saying she's a gold digger, but you ain't messing with no broke ninja. Tessa Blanchard in a recent interview that she did, she stated, according to Controlonona, she wrote, "I am very grateful for CMLL, but right now I am not signed with anyone, not TNA, not CMLL. Right now my goal is a one-on-one match with Jordan Grace and show who the best wrestler in the world is." Yeah, that's
Jordan
what she
Grace. Predicting this shit right now. Jordan Grace is wiping the floor with her ass.
So I will put it like
I
this.
said that so wrong.
I'm gonna wipe the floor with your ass. Gonna strut that ass. Strut that ass. Yeah. Just wipe the floor
Yeah,
with
shut up, bitch.
Clean floor
clean the floor.
with your
Hey,
ass.
I'm gonna wipe the floor with you.
Can I get some water on
Can I
the
get some water
floor?
to wipe up this floor?
No, you don't need no water. You can do it, bear. Fuck off.
Rest in peace and happy birthday to DMX. On that
Yeah.
legend.
Rough Riders.
Bullshit.
Rough Riders, what? It's how it's going down.
No, we
What's
like DMX. It's all good. We like DMX.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. I had to think about that, and then I was like, yes, we do.
I was about to say, don't you curse out DMX like you did Biggie. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, hang on. I did never curse out Biggie. I misheard what you said and then went, and then realised it's the wrong person. I mad love Biggie and Tupac. But the other pricks can fuck off.
Oh, but no, I think with that, if it's a one-off, I would do, in a way it makes sense because I'm like, you bring her in as a one-off. If it works out and it goes well, then you sign her. So I think it's on that point I can understand. But again, heads up, like, hey, we're bringing in Tessa. It's like a trial run to see how this goes to get more eyes on the product. And this goes back to the fans because some fans are like, oh, cool. You know, it's been 4 years. Let her come back. Let her do her thing. And then the other fans are just like, I'm not going to watch TNA anymore. that's literally what we're doing is I'm not going to watch. There it is. I'm not going to watch TNA anymore. So both are very adamant in their sentiments. But for you, Roberto Davis, and I'll start with the male point of view on this one, before I get to dickhead and suck my dick, I'll put that on mine for that one. You get one for me on the meter. I'll put one for me on the counter. I'm putting the one up.
Did you really just say that? Yeah, excuse me, dickhead and suck my dick over there.
I did, man. You're just going buck wild up in here. Buck wild. Put up the one, baby.
Oh shit.
So I will say this, Roberto, to get the male point of view first, adamant on the side of, it's been 4 years. Let's give her another chance. I mean, we're talking about this from all sides of the spectrum here. Do you go with the side of, hey, it's been 4 years. Let's see how it goes. Let's do this one off. Let's see how she does business. And then maybe we'll give her the sign the contract, much like we saw the Hardys sign. We saw all these people sign off the one-offs, much like we saw the former Xia Li sign and all these people that are working in TNA now. Are you on the side of, okay, it's been 4 years, or are you on the side of, I'm never watching TNA again?
I'm definitely on the side of let's see how it goes, because in the bigger picture of the business side of things, we've got a lot of people leaving TNA right now. Jay Chung just left. Speedball's gone. Kushida's gone. Trent Seven just left.
Aiden Prince.
Aiden Prince is gone. There's probably more that are allegedly going to leave. With if the report that was accurate that came out that Anthem is asking these people to take pay cuts, they're probably going to bounce because we've got a snowman in Jacksonville who will pay them.
I'll pay you.
So
you mean a 40-year-old virgin?
You know what I got to say to that?
I'll pay you.
No, I already said that. Because I'm gonna be like David Caruso and Jade. Do you like to do it yourself? Sometimes, when the mood strikes. So with
in the dark.
Go ahead, Robert.
From the business side of things, if Jordan Grace is leaving, her contract allegedly ends at the end of January. Joe Hendry's probably gone. You've got you need some names, and unfortunately, as toxic as she is, Tessa Blanchard is a name.
Is she slipping under Robert Davis before you say that word? Is she slipping under Robert Davis?
No.
Okay. Go ahead.
No, we're going to tear this contract as the CM Punk contract, because I'm sure when Punk came back to WWE, they gave him a list of, look, we're gonna lay it all out. We know what happened. We know the stories. Blah blah blah. We know you want to be here. If you really want to be here, show us you want to be here. Be on your best behavior, because if you're not, you're done. And I imagine it's going to be the same thing with Tessa. Like, look, we know the past. We know the history. We know what's going on. You've got a long road ahead of you. You have a redemption arc to unfortunately work towards. So work towards it, and do business, do the right thing.
Like Spike Lee, do the right thing. And I look at it from a stance too as well. How come you ain't got no brothers on the wall, Sal? Had to get that in there. I'm sorry. It's a great movie.
It's a great movie.
And my pop culture nerd.
It really is.
It really is. So I look at it like this to add on to your point. And I'm sure the punker, when he got that thing with Triple H and they had the discussion like, hey, man, no backstage, none of this. Be on your best behavior. He's working with the kids.
Jack Perry isn't here.
Jack Perry isn't here. Seth is, but no fighting. So with that, but I mean, he had the talk with Punk. I'm sure he's talked with people. He's working with the NXT crew now. He's got his kids, as he calls them, Roxanne and Cora Jade, aka Mini Punk. And he's working with Trick. He's working with all these women, which it's great to see that he's doing that for the younger generation. I love that. But at the same time, with CM Punk again,
Kevin is right.
Kevin is right. Moveset. So Kevin is right with the moveset. But I look at it like this too. You have to be in your best behavior because he knows this is his last chance. Like he ain't going anywhere else.
Where are you gonna go, Punk? Back to TNA?
TNA? Yeah, that worked out right well the first time.
Right.
Oh, bro. Fucking fighting with Teddy Hart. God damn it. Fucking Teddy Hart. But no, I look at it like this, man. Like you're absolutely correct. It's like, here's what we need you to do. It's not like Master of Disguise. Here's what you're doing. This is what I want you to do. It's more of a stance of, hey, no friggin' this crap that you pulled the last time. Let's work together. We got people to uplift and we got people that you need to work with and do business the right way. You're here to elevate. You're here to be a role model, be a perspective. Perception is reality, so to speak. So you need to fall in line and also just be professional. Common courtesy. You know what I'm saying? But I also look at it like this too as well. She has grown. She is 29. Hopefully she's not doing the same stuff that she did when she was 25 or 26, which was 4 years ago.
4 years ago.
I know, man. But damn it. But I mean, it's just
how old were we? Yes. I'm asking. He knows what I'm asking. We're the same fucking age.
But still
22. Fair enough.
We're not fucking idiots though either.
I know. Well, that's true. Y'all are.
Well,
idiots.
He's not, but the court's out on my verdicts on that when it comes to me.
All right, well, I'm about to.
No, we're not. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, we're not idiots.
Well, I'm gonna get Nicola's point of view now because she's about to get the ball.
Oh no, because I'm an idiot.
Well, no, because you're balling right now, and you're about to. The ball is in your court. Slam dunk, bitch. So slam dunk, bitch. So we're gonna go into Nicola's side of things right now. Are you going with the side of, hey, man, second chance, clean slate, let's all work together, parameters and everything from the layout, and also, like Robert said, with everybody leaving, like we just talked about, it's a name. It's to get more eyes on the product. Again, the big picture is here. Or are you on the side of, I'm never watching TNA again? Go ahead, Nicola.
Right. Number one, I would never, ever in a million years say I'm never watching TNA again. Just no matter whether it was Tessa, no matter who it was, fuck it. Who cares? That shit doesn't bother me, but
tribalism, chief.
What the fuck? Yeah, what he said. No, I don't think get along all that shit. I just think that we see what happens, but no, she's an idiot. Still stupid, still fuck, but just because of a name. No, I've seen bigger names, and it ain't her name. So no, but whatever. See how long before she gets kicked out again, shall we? 30 seconds. Oh, look, she's gone again.
Oh, my goodness. But I will say this.
She should go sit in the dark for a little while.
In the darkness?
No.
No, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
No.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute, bruv.
Whoa, bro. No. So I will say this. Tessa Blanchard, all kidding aside, to really put a bow on this.
Yes.
We hope that everything goes well with you in TNA.
I
am a fan. She's a fan. We all think you're a great talent, but you have a second chance. Don't fuck this up.
Don't fuck it up.
Don't fuck it up.
Don't fuck it up.
Oh.
Prove everyone wrong.
Or else we're gonna have to make.
I'll try to in your.
Or else we're gonna have to make a third episode.
Oh no.
No, but I mean, man.
I like that. I will make another episode.
Our next episode. If Tessa went to AEW, how would Tony shower her with love? No. Oh, come on.
Pay her.
Oh God! If this was Tony Khan.
Oh my God, Tessa, you're the best ever.
My company, I love you so much. I love the Blanders. We had Tully, but we don't have him anymore. We got you. Yay! Oh God, it would be.
Oh hell no! Oh no! Don't destroy my little mind.
Here's
That was left of it.
You're gonna
Here's
beat
the TBS.
Mercedes. You're gonna beat Mercedes. Yeah.
And this is why I call him the 40-year-old virgin.
That's exactly how that conversation would probably go.
Yeah, it probably
No, why
would
can't we
actually.
be friends? Why are you choking him? I just had to choke him a little, Tony. Why are
And
you
why are
choking
we doing
him?
this? Why are we doing this dance?
Why are we
It'd
doing
be
this? Why
something
are we
different with
fighting?
Tessa.
Why are we fighting? We should be dancing, CEO. And I say that just to make him red because, first of all, Robert Davis hated that.
Oh shit!
Choked him a little because Punk is very old school. I just choked him a little. I put him in a guillotine. What's the problem?
I just choked him a little bit. Nobody got hurt. Nobody got hurt.
Nobody got hurt. The monitors shook. Fucking all. I feared for my life.
Tony was feared for his life. He was fine.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh no!
But literally,
This is one of our most unhinged shows
You
again.
know that's how it would be. If Tessa went to
Yes.
AEW, this money mark, this Nepo baby with his Jerry curl or friggin' Jufro or whatever the hell he's got there, would fucking be all over just because it's Tessa Blanchard. I lost Tully, now I have Tessa.
I just choked Mercedes a little bit. What's the problem?
I just ripped her
He's
hair
a
off.
dog
That's
on
all.
heat.
She pulled
He's
her
a
by the
male
weave.
dog on heat.
I just pulled her by the weave. It's okay. No, I mean it just it's just whatever.
I kicked Statlander in the cooter, so what?
So what? Get tax her in the cooter. Who cares?
Camille? I don't even know who that is.
I don't even know who Camille is. Just whatever.
Oh shit! Wow, fucking
So
hell! I
that's
thought it's bad, but yeah, we've not done this for a long while.
No, so that's what it would be like if Tessa went at AEW. We don't even need to do episode. It would be weave pulling. It would be cooters kicking.
Can we not? Can we not do
Camille?
no more Tessa episodes after this? This would be
I'm
so
hoping
much.
we don't. I truly do wish her well.
I mean, get your shit together, Tessa.
Get your shit
We-
together.
We will do another one.
No, we wish you nothing but respect and all that stuff. But yeah, just don't fuck it up.
You bring us numbers.
Yes,
bring
and
us
apologies.
Yeah, you do, because all I do is swear about you.
But no, but seriously, get your shit together, apologize, make amends, talk
Yeah.
to people, discuss, converse, interaction,
Collaborate,
and listen. Ice is back with a brand new invention. Ice Baby Too Cold.
I got it.
All right. Excuse me. I've got it. I know what that is. Warfare, bruv. Is that what we're doing now? Are you channeling your inner will over here? Warfare, bruv. Warfare, bruv.
You know what? Seriously, that
Good
dude
bang,
needs to
bruv.
fucking mute. What the fuck? Warfare? Oh my days. Will, shut the fuck up.
pots and pans.
Pots and pans. Sell it bang.
You're still it bang, you fucking idiot. Oh wow.
It's coming out of your
You
chin.
know what? I'm still gonna laugh one day if he walks past me. I'm gonna duck my head like this and go, "Oh shit!" And then I'm gonna shout him, "Oh, it's still it bang, bruv.
Oh shit! It's the deal.
Go have your cheeky Nando's laters."
Ah. Oh my
Hip
goodness.
hip cheerio.
Hip cheerio on this dick. So with that being said, warfare, bruv. War game, bruv.
War game. Lord Regal.
Is that you, Sunshine? Is that
Where
you?
did you come from, Sunshine?
Did you notice Drew said that, by the way, to Sami Zayn? They were pulling him apart. He's like, all right, Sunshine, you want to... Oh, like, where did that come from, Drew? Did William Regal's spirit just enter your body? Oh, yeah, you want to go, Sunshine? Like, where did
that come from?
Oh, boy. So,
Oh shit.
what we did come from was just, again, wishing Tessa well. We hope we gave you some laughs and some dysfunction at the junction, if you will. And Moose and Tessa Blanchard are all giddy and friends again, which is nice to see. They're friends forever, like it's a Saved by the
Yay,
Bell.
besties!
Oh, like
Fuck off.
please, marriage. Nutty Professor 2, baby. What?
What?
Okay. So, in all
We're
seriousness,
all besties.
we're all besties.
She could suck my dick.
Bye. And one for me, so 6. So with that being said,
You gotta say it now.
suck
Wait,
my dick.
Mr. Middleman.
Suck my dick.
No.
8.
The Ocho.
The Ocho. All right, I'll say this before we do close this out. One final thing.
Oh,
I didn't hate it. The King of New York, Chris Jericho, going through NYC. I didn't hate it. I will say I really didn't hate this one. I didn't hate it. It was better than the other ones.
You know what? We amongst the TSK, go watch that over on the Max Wrestling YouTube page. We were talking about this actually. Only one, maybe two later. That's probably the most we should see out of Chris Jericho, like ever.
Yeah,
it was good, but it was enough.
It was. Matt Cardona, Rough Rider a bit.
Wow.
And Brian Alvarez.
You've made my eyes water because I'm laughing that much.
This is for you, Brian Alvarez.
Oh, Brian Alvarez. And you know why.
And you know why, Brian. And you know why. If you don't know why, here's the clip of it here.
I don't have a problem with Chelsea at some point being the women's U.S. champion, but like to me, I feel like the very first women's U.S. champion should have been like a much better worker.
So with that being said, as we play you out to Brian Alvarez, thank you for listening to another edition of Deep into the Heart of Wrestling. We hope you made you laugh. We hope you made you cry. We hope you did something. If you did cry, I'm sorry, because Nico was just buck wild, dickhead, and suck my dick. Hold on.
Hang on. I can't be say I was responsible for that because there was 8 of them and I only said 5 of them. The rest were you two. So.
Well, here's the thing. It's your fault as well because I only had sympathy for her for 30 seconds, and that's the thing. 30 seconds was up, and then you just went out it, man. You were buck wild.
30 seconds is enough to say, "Suck my dick."
9.
9. This is why we do this, because we've not done this for a while, so we all knew that we had to giggle and fuck around.
But we'll be back. We'll be back because next week, first of all, folks, if this episode will either be out before our next prediction show or afterward, otherwise, Merry Christmas, and I hope you all have a Christmas, wonderful holiday season. Happy holidays. We're gonna have holidays. Well, the way to spend our holiday season, it's the holiday season. The best way to spend the holiday season is with AEW, because next week is at World's End. At World's End, 3 days after Christmas. Ho, 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 motherfuckers. We're going to be doing predictions for at World's End, which is main evented by John Moxley and doing it for the Skinheads against Orange Cassidy, Jay White, and Hangman Adam Page in a fatal 4-way. MJF against Adam Cole for the Diamond Ring. For the love of God, end it. We'll get into that next week. And what we get to see, Mariah May and Thunder Rosa in a Tijuana street fight. Cool. All right, cool. And Toni Storm has no idea who she is. Two years ago, hey, hi, I'm Toni Storm. Great to be here. Yeah, it's okay.
What about being a 3-time AEW World Champion?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
Get ahead of ourselves there, RJ.
That the emotion on her face when she came back, though, seriously, even I sat there and I was like, and it was like, obviously, because now she's doing it, I don't remember and all this stuff, and you're like, woman, what? But at least I did have to go and drag her ass back because I did threaten 2-3 times.
So it's
I was like, yeah, if you don't get back, I'm coming to get you.
It's either Mariah May pinned her and she turned back and rock and roller, Thunderstorm, it's Tony time, or this is one big con until we get to Australia, and then she turns back into Timeless Toni Storm and absolutely mollywops Mariah May, which I am here for. Yes. Very much.
I'm here for too. It was just nice to see her back, even if it's not under the spotlight and all of that stuff.
Well, she did have a moment of relapse on Rampage because she did that and then she turned back into the Rock again.
Yeah.
Oh, so
she looks good though. It's just nice to see her back in the whole color. Sorry, fuck off, Tessa.
So with that being said, we'll do predictions next week. We have 7 matches announced. I'm sure there will be 14, and they'll add more when we're doing the show. So Nicola can have a laugh. And then in the new year, folks, our first episode will be. We've been talking about it. We're going to get it done. The origins of Karrion Kross and Scarlett Bordeaux. The TNA run, his first run in TNA, his first run in NXT. We'll probably talk a little Lucha Underground, the Red Rabbit, a little bit up in his piece. We'll talk about his first WWE run from NXT champion to, I'm going to put the helmet over his face and lose in a matter of seconds to Jeff Hardy while I'm the NXT champion on Monday Night Raw. And that short main roster run before his release, his return to WWE and Molly Whopp and Drew McIntyre, and feuds with the likes of AJ Styles, Rey Mysterio, and many others, and including this new feud with the Final Testament and the Wyatt Six. So we're going to have more talk about that. We got a lot coming to Deep into the Heart of Wrestling. So with that being said, Robert Davis, you were doing amazing work with these thumbnails, with the social medias. You're on the TikTok because I can't, because a lot of people on TikTok are a bunch of cocks, but I appreciate what you do on the social media front, my friend. So where can we follow us on the social medias? The floor is yours, Roberto Davis.
Linktree/BlackHeartsEBD3. You will find a link to Mike's YouTube page with all of our episodes in chronological order. You'll have our Facebook, our Instagram, our Twitter. We don't call it X. Fuck you, Elon. And just for good measure, suck my dick. So that's 10.
Perfect 10. Ty Dillinger.
Ty Dillinger. So
that's my boys.
Go follow us there. Our TikTok is on that link tree as well, but TikTok may be gone in a couple weeks from my understanding. So
yes!
We will see. So if you follow us there, we appreciate you following us there for the short time that we were there. We do hope you enjoy our content, and follow us on the other social media links because TikTok might be going away. So
Roberto,
you two are explaining this after the show because I've not heard this.
We will.
Yeah, it's actually our country doing our country thing.
Our country is doing it. Yes.
Yeah. But
Gotcha.
My other show with the fine dapper gentleman of the Too Sweet Click, the TSK, kicking it with the TSK. We will actually be doing a review next week of World's End. So go check us out over on the Max Wrestling YouTube page. All of our shows are there as well. If you want to come kick it with me, because I'm done eating Thanksgiving leftovers, I'll probably be eating Christmas leftovers by the time this episode airs. Maybe not, because Mike does Mike things, and the episodes
magic
get out on time. But you can suck my dick. 11. We do thank you for following us and watching us, and we do hope you enjoy this content, as we do have so much fun making it. Thank you for everything that you have done to help us grow this show for the last year.
Thank you.
Follow me, linktree/hey it's Rob.
So as I used to say on Max Wrestling when Impact was on Twitch made your dick itch, but the TikTok will hurt your cock. And Nicola McDonald, on that note, where can we follow you on the social medias? The floor is yours.
If you want to follow me on Twitter. Yeah, we don't call it X. Nicola Mac 853, the Demoness. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Demoness the. And that's all I give out, because and don't come find me, because if you do, I will actually murder you and destroy you. But I will say one other thing as well.
Sunshine.
Thank you for everyone that does follow us and listens to this prat make these two laugh, or just anything we all come out with. We appreciate you, mad love, and always follow the Black Hearts, because everybody dies.
That even goes to the haters that commented on our short, the two of them that we just said that we were hard on Chris Jericho, and how dare us? And the ones
you
that
two suck my dick.
12 dozens. So then we had
a dozen dicks.
Eat a bag of dicks, and it's a dozen of them. So, and then the other ones who were just like that one that was like, "Oh, how do you feel now that CM Punk beat Drew McIntyre?" Because Nicola was like, "Just squash the dude," and everybody, and it was like, "We feel the same way."
Yeah,
like, feel the same way.
Didn't really change nothing.
Didn't really change anything, but okay.
And we're not ICP either, so just throwing that out there.
I love you.
What?
We're not the Insane Clown Posse up in this piece.
No. Well, I'm still questionable, but them two, yeah.
City, Mike.
So if
I'm going over to Lonely Island. See you later. Have fun in Titty Island. Titty
Island, Titty City, rabies. Got the dog in him. So if y'all want to follow yours truly, SM Showrunner MCL92 on the Twitter front, M Larkin MB Larkin _92 on the Instagram. I started a Blue Sky. once I figure out what I'm doing on there, I'll put the link in there. So if you want to go, so if y'all want to go over to Blue Sky, if y'all want, Robert and Nicola want to go into Blue Sky, it's nicer. We don't have to deal with the Elon dickhead, Elon and his dick head and whatnot. So either way, Twitter, Blue Sky, it's another platform, Blue Skies. Also, if you want to check out SteveandMikeShow.com, you should do it because you get all audios and goodness and video and whatnot.
Hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve. Ah!
I see.
We're not in St. Cloud Posse. You can also check out LFCfights.com for the Luxury Fighting Championship podcast and much more content. The YouTube channel, Mike Larkin 92. Y'all, we are over 1,090 subscribers. Like Robert said, let's keep it growing. Let's go, baby. We got the dog in us.
Can I get some water?
I got some water. I got some water right here, motherfucker.
Oh my God.
I feel like Action Andretti, hydration. Boom. So if you want to check out all the shows on the Mike with Mike, even Mike Show, you can also check out the LFC podcast, the Pop Culture History podcast on the Mike with Mike, Uncaged, and of course, Deep into the Heart of Wrestling with these three faces right here, and the weekly review with Paul, Dan, and myself. Dan, don't you be dancing. We don't need that going into 2025. We love you, Dan. So with that being said, stay tuned next week for our AEW at World's End predictions 3 days after Christmas. We're going to stay up all night. It's Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. And whatnot. So for Nicola McDonald, for Robert Davis, my name is Mike Larkin. Thank you for listening to another edition of Deep into the Heart of Wrestling. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Twitch makes your dick itch. Merry Christmas. Twitch makes your dick itch. TikTok hurts your cock. And Bill Clinton once said, I did not have sexual relations with that woman. And Tessa Blanchard did not make Ricochet finger pop his asshole. See you next time.
I'll pay you.
I'll pay you. We'll see you next week.
Suck my dick.
You'll be my champion. I love you. Suck my dick. 14 dicks.